This video is for worksheet 2-1 for the class Discovering Pre-Algebra Part 1. If you're in this class, wait a minute and I'll give you the answer key and you can correct your work. If you're not in this class, then in the description you can see a link to take this class live. This worksheet actually goes for a class where I taught the students how to do the information in this worksheet. Okay, I'm going to pause and we're going to put the answers up. Alright, so go ahead and pause and grade your worksheet and make sure you did all of it right. I'm going to change colors and zoom in while you guys do that. Rejoin whenever you are ready. All right, so let's go ahead and look at number 1. Well, the best way to do this is to stack your numbers, lining up all of their place values, putting in zeros where you don't have place values, and just add each column going down. So 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5, 2 plus 0 plus 9 is 11, 1 plus 8 plus 0 plus 9 is 18. Bring down my decimal point. 1 plus 5 plus 9 is 15, plus 2 more is 17. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3, plus 3 is 6. And the answer is 67.815. Now subtraction is a little bit different. You could have with number 1 rearrange the order in which you're adding in, but with number 2 we have to do the first number first and the second number second, because remember we don't have those commutative and associative properties in subtraction, only in addition and multiplication. So now I got to subtract going down. Well, I can't subtract 9 from 0, so I got to borrow from the 0. Can't borrow from the 0, so I'm going to borrow from the 4, which is going to give me 10 to this place value. Then I'm going to borrow 1 from that and give 10 to this place value. So 9 from 10 is 1, 2 from 9 is 7, 0 from 3 is 3, and 3 from 8 is 5. All right. Again, we can't reverse the order of the numbers or anything to make it look prettier. We just have to stack them on top of each other and subtract each row. I added in 2 zeros so that we have equal amount of place values. Okay. I can't take 9 from 0, can't borrow from 0, so I'm going to do the same thing I did in the last one. I'm going to borrow from the 9, make it 8, give 10 to this place value, borrow, make it 9, give 10 to this place value. And then I'm just going to subtract going down. All right, let's do the next 3. All right, we have an addition. These are pretty easy. All right, I just line up my place values. I'm going to add a dot and a 0. Doesn't change it. $73 is the same thing as $73.00. Represents the same amount of money. All right, add going down, so that's 7. This one's going to be 11, carry my 1, and that one is going to be 12. All right, another subtraction. I'm going to add a 0 there. Can't take 5 from 0, so I'm going to borrow, make that a 2, give 10 to this place value. 5 from 10 is 5. Can't take 6 from 2, so I got to borrow again. 6 from, and I made it a 12 because I added 10 to the 2 that was already there. 6 from 12 is 6. Bring down my decimal. 0 from 0 is 0, and then 2 from 4 is 2. This one's addition, so it's a little bit easier. All right, we're going to add going down. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 6 is 15. Then my last one is 9. That should be easy by now. All right, so we're subtracting again. I'm going to go ahead and put a decimal and 2 zeros so that I can keep my lining up of my place values neat. Can't take 1 from 0, can't borrow from 0, so I have to borrow from here. That's going to give this 10, which I'm going to borrow 1 to give this one 10. All right, so 1 from 10 is 9. 0 from 9 is 9. Can't take 7 from 1, so I'm going to borrow 1 from here. 10 plus 1 is going to give me 11, because every time I borrow, I give 10 to that place value, and that is going to be 4. All right, I'm adding. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 3 plus 2 is 5, 9 plus 0 is 9, and 7 plus 1 is 8. Line up my place values, add a 0 so that they're the same. Cannot take 2 from 0, so I'm going to borrow 1 here. 2 from 10 is 8. 0 from 4 is 4. I'm sorry. I transposed my numbers when I was doing this one. This one's going to come out a different answer. I transposed. I do that sometimes. Dyslexic thing. I'm going to add 10 to this column, which is going to make it 11, and that's going to also be an 8. Man, I just did this one all wrong. Oh, I see what happened. I just forgot the last digit. 848, and it might have been there. All right, 4 from 6 is 2, and 2 from 6 is 4. Okay. All right, so 3 more questions to go, okay? And this got all out of sorts, so I'm going to go ahead and erase it and start over. All right, I got to borrow from here. Just going to give me 9 here. Then I got to borrow from here, give 10 to this one, making it 13. 5 from 13 is 8. Got to borrow from here so that I can have 10 in this column. Just going to give me 4. And then I got to borrow again. 7 from 14 is 7, and then 6. All right, addition. Addition's not so bad, right? So just add each column down. I'm going to carry to this one. That's going to give me 15. Carry to this one. It's going to give me 5, and then 4. All right. Very last one is also an addition. Get to end on an easy one. Got to fill in my zeros. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 8 is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. Bring down my decimal point. 0 plus 6 is 6. And 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, keep working on these until you get them down, and I will see you in the next video.